roots are big and your stamina's strong. You might get lucky if you don't take too long. She just needs a good ride, no candles or wine, just a backseat shake on the county line. She ain't looking for love, just a hell of a time. So buckle up, baby, she shifts like a dime. She don't wanna cuddle, don't care how you feel. She wants horsepower, sweat, and grip on the wheel. No shame in her game, no blush to hide. She's just human and she needs a damn good ride. She tried being nice, she tried being sweet, but that don't scratch what's itching beneath the sheets. She's got toys at home, but that gets old. She wants skin and muscle and a good stronghold. She don't want a preacher, she wants a freak, a little slap, a moan, maybe bite her cheek. So if you can't handle a wild mare's race, step aside, Junior, she's picking up pace. She just needs a good ride, no whispering lies, no small talk, killing the heat in her thighs. She's got moves that'll make a grown man cry. So drop the act, don't bring your pride. She ain't your mama, she's your X-rated guy. No need to propose, no tears to confide. She's just honest, and she needs a damn good ride. Let the sheets get twisted, let the neighbors hear, let the bed frame rattle like a bucking steer. She don't care what you call it, don't care what you say, just hit the gas, boy, and ride her till day. She just needs a good ride, a few strong rounds, giddy up grinds and filthy sounds. No strings, no rings, just sweat and pride. One hell of a rodeo between her thighs. She ain't broken, she ain't lost her stride. She's just honest, and she needs a damn good ride.
She was born where the wild winds roam, carried her tarot, called nowhere home. But whispers grew louder and the lies took their toll. They called her wicked, though pure was her soul. She danced in the rain when the thunder would roll. Lightning would glimmer and lighten her soul. Thunder, her drumbeat, the storm was her song. In the wild open sky, she at least could belong. Remember the dancer who welcomed the rain. She carried their slander, she carried the pain. The tarot still whispers, though she is long gone. Her spirit walks storms, her memory lives on. The gossip grew sharp, like a blade to her chest. Her heart bore the burden, it never found a rest. A spirit so gentle, yet branded with blame. Their words were the poison that carried her name. Remember the dancer who welcomed the rain. She carried their slander, she carried the pain. The tarot still whispers, though she is long gone. Her spirit walks storms, her memory lives on. She lay down one evening, the dusk soft and red. The storm had passed on, but it lived in her head. A sigh left her lips, and the earth seemed to weep as the Roma gypsy was carried to sleep. Remember the dancer who welcomed the rain. She carried their slander, she carried the pain. The tarot still whispers, though she is long gone. Her spirit walks storms, her memory lives on. Under the stars, her story is told, a tragedy written in ashes and cold. Yet still she dances in memory's flame. No more running, no more hiding again.
I wore his ring, I kept my vow. 16 years, but who knows how. The house was full, but my heart was bare. We shared a life, but love was nowhere. I thought that's all there'd ever be, a faded shade of loyalty. I buried him with more relief than pain. A silent storm in a long cold rain. But just when I thought the fire was gone, you came at dawn like a brand new song. You touched a part I'd never known, lit up the soul I thought was done, and now I burn like I'm 21. Grateful that my days aren't over. I'm not in sorrow, don't live in fear, because passion I never thought was mine found me here. You don't ask why my smile was shy, why my laughter came out dry. You kissed the years right off my skin, like you could see the fire within. Now every breath is full and deep. You woke a woman from her sleep. But just when I thought the fire was gone, you came at dawn like a brand new song. You touched a part I'd never known, lit up the soul I thought was done, and now I burn like I'm 21. Grateful that my days aren't over. I'm not in sorrow, don't live in fear, because passion I never thought was mine found me here. You kissed the years right off my face and pulled me into a wilder place, where every touch and every sigh feels like living, not just getting by. But just when I thought the fire was gone, you came at dawn like a brand new song. You touched a part I'd never known, lit up the soul I thought was done, and now I burn like I'm 21. Grateful that my days aren't over. I'm not in sorrow, don't live in fear, because passion I never thought was mine found me here.
She walks in slow,
like a storm in heat. Leather boots clacking through the dusty street. Eyes like bourbon, lips like sin. You won't feel the blade till it cuts your skin. She talks real low, but her words run deep. Says your name like a promise she ain't gonna keep. Leaves perfume, smoke, and an empty bed. You'll forget what she stole, but not what she said. She's a slow burn trigger, soft on the draw. Sweet as honey, but she'll break every law. She'll love you slow, then disappear with a whisper in your ear and a trail of tears. Oh, she's fire and lace, and she don't look back. A queen of hearts, dressed in midnight black. She don't run, she drifts like smoke. Takes your last breath before you even choke. Sheriff's got a face on a wanted sign, but no man alive's ever read between the lines. She'll laugh like sin, sip your last drink, make you feel like you're right on the brink of heaven or hell. You won't know till it's done when she's gone with your soul and your gun. She's a slow burn trigger, soft on the draw. Sweet as honey, but she'll break every law. She'll love you slow, then disappear with a whisper in your ear and a trail of tears. Oh, she's fire and lace, and she don't look back. A queen of hearts, dressed in midnight black. She ain't cruel, she's just the storm. Raised on heartbreak, whiskey warm. You think it's love when the night turns thin, but that click you hear, yeah, that's the end. She's a slow burn trigger, carved in charm. A kiss on the neck, then she means you harm. She'll love you slow, then leave you undone. Red hair flowing in the setting sun.
She wore colorful skirts and golden rings, poured the whiskey, made the piano sing, knew every name and every pain, welcomed the loss like a summer rain. She lit up the night with a broken smile, held their secrets for a little while. They came to her like moths to flame, but never once thought she'd need the same. She stood in a crowded room, laughing out loud to hide the gloom. They said she's tough, don't need no one, but they never saw her come undone. When the lights went low and the night grew black, she just needed someone to love her back. She gave too much, it was all she knew, carried burdens no one could see. She fed the poor, could calm a fight, tugged lost souls into bed at night. But when her own heart would start to break, she just worst of places. Bad haircuts and metal braces. You stole my fries, I punched that guy, and somehow that became our vibe. We've been through crap and taco nights. You held my hair when I puked one time. You called my ex a walking plague. I hid your phone when you texted Dave. People say we're borderline, but they don't know this ride or die. No therapist could split this glue. They stab your back, I stab them too. I'd shank a bitch for you, no lie. If someone tried to hurt you, they just might not survive. I'd do some time in county too, but I'd crochet us matching shivs, it's true. 'Cause I'd shank a bitch for you. Yeah, I'd shank a bitch for you. You crashed my car, I said it's fine. You burned my couch, that's just design. We've shared regrets and snacks and socks, and one weird night that we don't unlock. You've seen me cry in 7-Elevens. You've heard my mixtape, said it was heaven. They say we're toxic, codependent. I call it loyalty transcendent. When life gets nuts, we double down. You hold my earrings, I wreck that clown. I'd shank a bitch for you, my friend. Even if the cops ask, I'll pretend I don't recall I was in Peru. Just smile for the camera and look confused, 'cause I'd shank a bitch for you. Yeah, I'd shank a bitch for you. Even if we're old and gray and walking slow with canes one day, if someone disrespects you still, I'll break a hip but land that kill. I'd shank a bitch for you till death. Take my last breath with zero regret. You're my ride or die, my chosen crew, my cellmate, soulmate, barbecue. Yeah, I'd shank a bitch for you. Forever true. I'd shank a bitch for you. Life just drifts past my window. Streetlights blink like years gone by. I keep telling myself we're doing our best, but there's an ache I can't disguise. I wish I could walk right in your world instead of counting down the miles, trading days for scraps of hope, hanging on with a paper-thin smile. I dream of holding your hand in the quiet, of feeling your warmth in the cold night air. Most of my thoughts don't live in the hunger, though God knows the hunger's there. But the summer has slipped through my fingers, and winter's already in my chest. Time keeps stealing you from my reach, while I'm stuck here doing my best. It's unfair that the road only runs one way, that you have to come to me. I wish I could cross the line myself, but my body's not letting me be. My doctors and their warnings, my lonely rooms, my restless
space between our beds. I dream of holding your hand in the quiet, of feeling your warmth in the cold night air. Most of my thoughts don't live in the hunger, though God knows the hunger's there. But the summer has slipped through my fingers, and winter's already in my chest. Time keeps stealing you from my reach, while I'm stuck here doing my best. If love could break these borders, if longing could heal my bones, I'd already be in your doorway, and I'd never walk home alone. I dream of holding your hand in the quiet, of feeling your warmth in the cold night air. Most of my thoughts don't live in the hunger, though God knows the hunger's there. But the summer has slipped through my fingers, and winter's already in my chest. Time keeps stealing you from my reach, while I'm stuck here doing my best. While I'm stuck here doing my best. I thought my days were done and gone, a broken heart, no love to lean on. I carried doubt and silent pain, but still I longed for love again. You came along when times were rough, a friend who helped when life got tough. I loved you quiet, hid away, bound by vows I could not swear. Love at last, though late and slow, like autumn's fire in fading glow. A tender flame I held so fast, I found my love in life's at last. When he was gone, my heart could see a chance to love you openly. But fate was cruel, I had to leave, and silence was all I could weave. You wed another, I stayed near, a friend who wiped away your tears. We held a love we could not claim, two hearts that whispered just the same. Love at last, though late and slow, like autumn's fire in fading glow. A tender flame I held so fast, I found my love in life's at last. Then freedom came and cleared our way. We vowed to love without delay. Down the aisle, my hand in yours, a dream fulfilled forevermore. Now every day's a gift I hold, with you beside me as we grow old. Though time will steal what we've amassed, I cherish love at last. Love at last, though late and slow, like autumn's fire in fading glow. A tender flame I held so fast, I found my love in life's at last. slept and I had to smile despite myself. You snored like thunder had stole the sheets. You drooled and mumbled in your sleep. You say I talk like a Gatling gun. You hate the way I chew my gum. You hate the 10 alarms I set just to get me out of bed. I don't know why, I just know it. Our love's a train wreck and I adore it. 'Cause love's a mess, but it's our kind. 'Cause even bad habits, well, we don't mind. You're flawed, I'm not a walking mess, but every day our hearts say yes. We're outlandish, we're wild, not trouble-free. We're perfectly wrong, but that's right for me. You clip your nails anywhere, burp and fart, don't comb your hair. I repeat myself, talk with my hands, I double dip, you forget our plans. Your eyes glaze over when I talk too long. My laugh's too loud, your jokes hit wrong. But damn, I guess that's when I know it. Despite our shit, we love right through it. 'Cause love's a mess, but it's our kind. 'Cause even bad habits, well, we don't mind. You're flawed, I'm not a walking mess, but every day our hearts say yes. We're outlandish, we're wild, not trouble-free. We're perfectly wrong, but that's right for me.
Daddy's love came with broken glass, hard words flying, leaving bruises that last. Mama was gone, just a ghost in the frame. So Grandma held her through the thunder and rain. She'd hum old hymns and brush back her hair, said, "Baby, the world ain't always fair." She was safe in those arms, and that rocking chair swayed. But one cold morning, she slipped away. Now the nights are longer and the quiet's loud. She's trying to stand on shaky ground, but she stands in the fire, won't let it burn. Takes the hurt and lets it turn into something strong, something earned. When your heart breaks and the seasons turn, you cry, you fight. That's how you live and learn. The house feels empty, but her voice still rings in the kettle's whistle and the wind chimes swing. Don't let the darkness steal your light. She holds on to that every sleepless night. 'Cause Grandma taught her how to pray and to cuss, how to trust her gut when she can't trust love. Now the mirror shows a woman grown who found her strength in the seed she'd sown. She ain't that scared little girl no more. She's a storm that knows what she's fighting for. And yeah, she stands in the fire, won't let it burn. Takes the lessons, lets them turn into roots that hold
She walks through the silence, tall as a tale, blonde hair tied back like gold in the gale, eyes like smoke, reading hearts like cards. Been through hell, but she's buried her scars. Etched on her skin, stories and lines, each one a lesson, sharp as the pines. She'll pour you a drink, hand you your fate, say it plain, no time to wait. She's gin and wine, bitter and sweet, a storm in her soul, but her grace runs deep. Truth on her tongue, fire in her eyes. She'll cut you down just to help you rise. If she calls you friend, you've seen the divine. She's gin and wine. Oh, gin and wine. She don't flinch when the darkness knocks, just lights a candle, watches the clock, tells you things you ain't ready to hear, but damn if they don't ring crystal clear. She's the whisper when the world's too loud, the eye of the storm in a twisted crowd, a healer with the skeptic's tongue, lover of gin, but age like the sun. She's gin and wine, raw and refined, a soul carved deep by the edge of time. Truth on her tongue, fire in her eyes. She'll cut you down just to help you rise. If she lets you in, you've crossed a line into gin and wine. Oh, gin and wine. You won't find her chasing dreams in the street. She's the kind who waits steady on her feet. She don't need much, just silence and sky, and someone real who won't lie. She's gin and wine, bitter and kind, a riddle wrapped in a glass of time. Truth on her tongue, fire in her eyes. She'll cut you down just to help you rise. If she's in your life, you're blessed by design. She's gin and wine. Oh, gin and wine. She's gin and wine.
He'd seen the world through a soldier's eyes, watched brothers fall under foreign skies, lost a love that he once held near, carried the weight of every year. But he found peace in a plow and a field,
he'd watch the sun go down again. He loved so gentle, he loved so true, with a kind of strength that silence grew. And no grand parade, no loud display, just steady hands that showed the way. And when she came undone and wrong, he held her close and gave her more than she had ever known. He took her hand and said, "Let's go home." She was a storm, a runaway flame, living in pieces, burdened by shame. But he saw past the noise and the scars, showed her peace beneath the stars, taught her the value of rising slow, that healing comes like seeds we sow. She'd never known love that didn't burn, but in his arms she learned to return. He loved so gentle, he loved so true, with a kind of strength that silence grew. He taught her stillness, taught her grace, in the safety of his steady place. She needed him like grass needs rain, and he needed her to love again. And oh Lord, how she could love. Now the porch light glows in the evening hush, two old hands in a tender touch. No more running, no more pain, just quiet hearts beneath the rain. He loves so gentle, he loves so kind. She found her peace in his patient mind. And when the world had lost its thrill, he showed her how to just be still.